Looking at some very tough conditions out there. Last night we had the freezing rain move through, and so some of us are waking up to this view right here. This is our sky cam in Grand Forks at Home of Economy. It was actually looking a little bit better this morning, but as the snow moved in and fell on that camera dome, it froze up, melted and then froze up, and our view now is very icy. And there are a lot of places where we have that layer of ice, and now snow is coming down on top of it today. So travel just downright hazardous for a lot of folks here in the valley, especially in those places where the wind has increased so much. So for travel today, not recommending it here this morning, especially during the early morning hours. We will see some improvement by midday, but it's still going to be blowing and drifting snow. We're still dealing with potential blizzard conditions even into midday. Looks a little bit better for the evening drive, but again, similar situation, and temperatures are going to be dropping as the day goes along. So you don't want to get caught out in this kind of weather here either if you run into some problems on the road. So here's a look around the valley. At the tri-level in Fargo, we're looking toward the east along I-94 here. Looking okay in town for visibility. Got a little bit of sheen on the road there. Might be from crews treating it. And then back over again at Grand Forks, looking icy on the camera there. Lake Park blowing snow across the DOT cam there along Highway 10. And in Pembina, up in the Northern Valley, right along the border, you can see it looks just very wintry here. We've got low visibility. We've got some snow drifting across the road surface on I-29. So a lot of different kind of views, but all of them not good ones here for the start of our day today. Grand Forks still seeing that snow moving through, especially up by the airport, back over to Crookston, along Highway 75 up toward Hallock, and then back down toward Ada, seeing that snow. And again, there's this little ribbon here that's just northwest of Fargo I'm keeping an eye on for the FM Metro as that moves through. Main area of snow again north of the border. It's the wind that is the real problem for more widespread areas in the valley. Of course, where it is snowing, it's going to compound our problems with visibility here to start the day. So again, Fargo, we're up to a gust of 55 miles per hour now this morning. JC was talking about how it keeps getting worse. This is our highest report so far for Fargo-Moorhead with this system. Grand Forks back down a little bit to 41 miles per hour. And it's in southeastern North Dakota where we've seen some of our strongest gusts lately. And right now we've got a gust of 59 in Jamestown, that gust of 60 still being reported in Carrington. And I also want to report our sustained winds, our steady winds are just brutal in and of themselves. We're looking at gusts out of the northwest, so a cold wind that is sustained at 40 plus miles per hour in some of our communities and out in open country as well. So that's tough just to begin with. And then we're adding gusts on top of that. So then there are areas, of course, where visibility is pretty low. We have zero visibility up in Langdon, Hallock at 0. Some improvement in Grand Forks. We were down to a quarter mile. We're now at a mile. And in Wahpeton, quarter mile. Fargo's just over a mile visibility. And there are some areas in the east where it's down a bit too, but it's really in eastern North Dakota and then right along the heart of the valley where we're seeing some of our worst reports of visibility. So again, in our hour-by-hour planner here, we've got some spotty areas of snow. Those will be kind of ending as we head into the afternoon hours, still ongoing for some of us in the east, but that wind continues. It does start to ease. We'll see gusts more into the 30s and 40s, which is still strong and still in that blizzard range if we have that visibility drop and blowing snow continue with that. But it's not as strong as what we're dealing with this morning. So some slight improvements, but that doesn't mean it's okay out there midday and even into the afternoon. We'll still be seeing some of these gusts. This continues into this evening, but the wind will start to ease up tonight. Check out your temperatures by 10 o'clock. We're below 0, and it's the cold that comes next that's going to be a big problem. So again, wind is going to be a big issue, a big factor for us all day long. Strongest gusts during the next few hours, and then they start to get back more into that 30 to 40 mile per hour range. Additional snowfall, not a lot, but another inch or so in some spots. That's just going to add to our problems here in the valley yet again. So conditions are going to be rather tough out there all day long. It's something you'll want to take seriously all day. And when I come back, we're going to talk more about that Arctic air that's going to be coming in. We'll take a look at your 7-day planner and just how cold it's going to be.
And more big schools are now canceling or going e-learning. DGF, Dilworth, Clinton, Felton, the latest one just within the last 20 minutes to say, you know what, nope, we need to stay home and stay safe.
Yeah, looking at those cameras, looking at JC's report, that looks brutal out there.
It is nasty out there. Yeah, not safe. Lisa, thank you very much this morning. It is now